Hey, brother, let's revisit where we were yesterday, which was talking about anger. Do you know where anger really comes from? It's not just a spontaneous eruption. It comes from a very predictable place, and that is, it comes from a blocked goal. You know, you thought you'd win the argument with a smart rejoinder and it didn't work. You thought you'd get to work in 20 minutes and it's been an hour and a half. You thought you could replumb the sink in a few minutes and it's broken and it takes another trip to Home Depot. You thought all these things were happening, and then your goal got blocked, and our anger results from a blocked goal. It also results from a deeper issue, which is fear. The fear that I will look foolish, the fear that you won't accept me, the fear that I might be failing. And out of that comes anger as a self-protective mechanism. When we start to understand the origins of our anger, we also begin to understand how the Spirit of God can help us with our anger and direct that anger. Now, Nehemiah in chapter 5 had a righteous anger because the goal of unity, the goal of building the wall, was being blocked, and he channeled his anger in the right direction. But the problem is, most of the time, our anger is not righteous. It's really directed toward our own self-interest. So I want to just read a passage of scripture out of James chapter 3 that I think would be a great place to meditate for you today, especially as there are many things that block our goals day in and day out. It's James chapter 3, verse 13. Here's what it says. Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. But the wisdom from above is pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. And a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. What causes quarrels and what causes fights among you? Is it not this, that your passions are at war within you? You desire and do not have, so you murder. You covet and cannot obtain, so you fight and quarrel. You do not have because you do not ask. A blocked goal. We thought we could get something in the right time, with the right expense, with the right amount of argument, and we didn't get it. That's what causes our anger. So re-examine your goals. Re-examine your timing. Recognize the fears that well up when you don't get what you want and you begin to fight for it. And God will use you today to be a man of peace in a world that's filled with anger. Let's be integrated today. I'll see you tomorrow.